guys and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Valentina and I'm so excited to have you here with me today. So today I have a very special guest because today we're going to talk about expectations versus reality about living in LA. I've been living here for 5 years, but I have an expert here, born and raised in Los Angeles. This is my boyfriend, Greg.
Hello.
He's not a YouTuber, but I'm working on that.
Yeah. I'm getting there.
Anyways, I have a list of things that people assume about LA or expect about LA, and some of them are true and some of them are not, so I thought who better to talk about this with me than someone that was born here, right? And that knows the city better than some people.
Yeah, some people.
Okay, so let's get started. Assumption number one, or expectation number one, is that you're gonna see famous people in the streets every single day and all the time, and they're just out there.
Nope. You rarely ever see anyone famous.
Yeah, I feel like, yes, it is more likely that you see someone famous here versus like in a small town, but you don't really see them.
No, not very often.
Have you ever seen anyone famous?
Yeah, a couple of basketball players, Lamar Odom, some Kings, Los Angeles Kings. So a lot of sports players I've actually seen that kind of live kind of near us. But in terms of like actors and actresses, no, I haven't really seen them ever.
I gave coffee to Owen Wilson and he was really nice to me.
Yeah, wow.
He said, "Good morning, how are you?" I gave him coffee and smiled. And that was the end of the interaction. Expectation or assumption number two is everyone lives in super nice places, like the ones you see on social media all the time.
Do they?
I don't know. That's what people say.
Oh, no.
Actually, LA has some really not great areas that are kind of not pretty and like definitely not what you see on social media or in movies.
Yeah, there's plenty of areas. Yeah.
I would say majority of areas are not super pretty.
No, yeah, there's, I mean, you probably just see the same typical places of the same Monica Pier and other beach cities or Beverly Hills or something, but no, it's just like any other major city. There's nice areas and there's also not nice areas.
Yeah.
But yes, there's plenty of
not
great nice places around here.
Not beautiful places.
Not beautiful places.
Yeah, for sure. And this is very related to the previous one. It is that everyone is beautiful. Everyone looks like an Instagram model.
No, but if you take an Uber in Hollywood or something, most likely, if you ask them what they typically do, they're probably a part-time actor or something. I've noticed that a lot, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, because they have to do something.
It's very difficult.
Yeah, it's
very
hard.
difficult to be an actor, actress, whatever. So you'll see plenty of people in Hollywood that aren't from LA and stuff, but outside of that, no, it's definitely not that way.
We have awesome beach weather all year round.
I guess that depends where you come from. There's always, every time, even in December and January and February, there's always these crazy people from, I don't know, Minnesota. I mean, they come down and they think 50 degrees or 60 degree weather is really warm, and they're at the beach in their bikinis and stuff and in the water, and that's freezing.
Yeah.
So I guess if you're used to that really cold temperature, yes, you could go to the beach all year round. But living here, it's always been anything under 75 is a little cold for the beach.
Yeah.
So yes.
And yes, I feel like even still, like, the weather is really nice. Like, it's definitely something good about LA, but there's June gloom, and that kind of ruins like the first half of the summer because it's cloudy. If you live in LA, like in the city, you're fine. You don't have to deal with this. But if you live a little closer to the beach, there's no, like, it's cloudy for like all May, June, and part of July, which is kind of sad.
Yeah, actually the best beach weather is usually September and October.
Yeah.
For LA. So definitely I'd say September, October, late August maybe.
Yeah.
Is definitely the best time to go to the beach here because there's no June gloom, so it's nice and it's still really hot.
But definitely nice weather.
Yeah.
That you are always surrounded by people. Like, you have a lifestyle with like many friends, you're always hanging out with people, you're always meeting new people. Grace, like,
I guess if you're an extrovert or something, but no, I mean, there's people everywhere. It's huge, and you're living on top of people, it's apartments and everything, so yeah, you definitely don't have space. It's not like your nearest neighbor's, a mile down the road or anything. anything,
No,
but
yeah.
definitely plenty of people.
But I feel like it's hard to make friends here. I don't know. Like, I came here a little late, but I don't know if people are really open to making friends. I don't know. Maybe it's me because I'm more of an introvert.
Yeah. I think it's all who you are as a person.
Are you blaming me on this and not having friends?
Yeah.
Nice. Friendly.
Yes. I know.
Okay. Whew. Controversial one. Are you ready? You're probably reading from here.
Yes.
In-N-Out is amazing.
Yeah, I would say it's really good. Their fries are not the best, I would say, of all the fast food industry. But the hamburger and just, it's actually really cheap compared to, I mean, some people compare Five Guys or Shake Shack, but that's not cheap at all. I mean, those are kind of more expensive and they're a completely different burger. So I don't like how people compare the thin patties of In-N-Out to the fat patties of a Fat Burger or the more expensive Shake Shack. So it's a really good bang for your buck and fast food. So yes.
I think it's not that great.
Yeah. Well, she has bad taste. She doesn't like hamburgers anyway, so.
Oh my god, I do like. Didn't I order a hamburger like 3 days ago in a restaurant?
Yeah, she has like 2 hamburgers a year, so.
Well, okay, it's not that I don't like them, I just don't have them often. Please comment below if you've tried In-N-Out and you think it's overrated. Or if you think it's great. I don't know, comment below. I want to see what people think about this, because I think it's a little overrated. Being a tourist in LA is the best experience ever. You must have it in your bucket list.
No, LA's.
Please don't come here. No, I'm kidding, come, but don't come here.
There's nothing really spectacular or cool about LA. I mean, Disneyland, I guess, but that's not even LA, right? So Hollywood's vastly overrated, so don't go to Hollywood. I mean, you could if you like it, but you know,
if you're already here,
Yeah, I
yes,
guess.
Sure. Walk by, spend 30 minutes at the most in there.
But,
There's nothing really
I don't
to
know.
see.
I guess if I was a tourist and came to LA, Santa Monica Pier is kind of interesting, and Third
The
Street
Griffith
Promenade.
Park.
And Griffith Park, and there's a few things, just not the downtown's nothing special. I mean, great restaurants if you want restaurants
Great
and stuff.
food.
Sure, you find those food or really nice expensive places, anything like that. But in terms of just tourist stuff, there's not much in LA.
I feel like
not
the
add that to a
only
bucket list.
way to say I really need to go is if you're like a big movie person and you want to do like a trip that is focused on movie experiences. Like I'll go to Universal and then like the Warner tour and go to this museums about art and whatever. Like that maybe.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I was really disappointed when I came here the first time as a tourist because it was not like there's nothing amazing to see. Like
No.
if you, I think it's a great place to live.
Sign or something, but
It's fun. Like it's a fun hike. I don't know if it's worth coming to LA, depending where you're coming from. Like if you live in whatever, what's close to California, Ohio.
No, that's not really close. No, not that close.
Nevada.
There you go. That's a lot.
If you come from Nevada, sure, you can come and see the Hollywood sign. But if you're gonna travel from Europe, no.
Yeah.
Just don't.
You could come for the weather and the beaches and stuff, but not the things to do.
Not the touristy things.
Not the touristy.
But definitely the food.
Yes.
Yeah. LA is very diverse and open-minded. I would say yes.
Yeah. Again, area by everything. LA is huge, so.
Yeah. But
diverse, yes.
I don't feel like yes, it is diverse, but I feel like maybe New York is even more diverse because there's half white people and half Hispanic, but mainly Mexicans and Central America, and that's about it. Like you don't find a lot of Europeans here.
No, not many. I mean, it's not really that close to Europe.
Yeah.
So New York's obviously a lot closer. So yes, there's definitely New York's a lot more diverse, but LA's diverse in a way.
I just feel like it gives you the cities no one really cares what you're doing, how you look like, what you think. It's no one cares about you, which is kind of good in some way because you can be whatever. Because everyone's like, ooh, LA is for people that want to be actors and what. And I don't think so. There's a lot of options here for whatever you want to be. Everyone wants to be famous. I would say a lot of the people that come from a different state or country, yes, maybe not famous, but want to be into movie, music, industry versus like the people that was born here don't care as much.
Yeah.
Generally speaking.
Yeah,
Because
of
like,
course.
yeah, you come here because there are more opportunities in those industries. So it kind of makes sense.
Yeah. If you're trying to be an actor or actress, of course, yeah. You know, sure. I guess if you define that as famous, yeah.
In the industry.
In the industry. I mean, in the industry.
The movie and music and...
There's more people like that in Hollywood again, so.
That it is very expensive.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's very expensive in California in general, and then LA is even more expensive, but everything's expensive everywhere now, so.
Gas right now, how much is it here? Like $6 a gallon?
Yeah,
$6 to
$6
$7?
a gallon right now, but yeah, so it's a bit crazy. Everything's really expensive, and it's just
Rent.
expensive.
I feel like
time of
rent
life.
is the problem, like housing.
Yeah, they very limited on housing, so then they charge so much for rent, and houses are way too expensive. So you know, you get condos or something for like $1 million or $800, whatever, $800,000.
Oh, $800?
Yeah,
Sign
$800
me for
condos.
that.
No, but they're just everything's way outpriced.
It's crazy.
Overpriced.
It is
Yes.
definitely overpriced. And last assumption or expectation people have about LA is that it is very unsafe.
No, I mean,
I feel
again,
like
it's an
as
area by area
unsafe-
thing.
I would say
It's-
as unsafe as any city.
Yeah, any major
Big
city
city.
is gonna have unsafe areas and be unsafe, you know. But it's not like it's majorly unsafe or you can't walk around at night in certain areas, you know. So no, I don't think so.
Coming from Venezuela, I would say
Yeah.
no, definitely not
Yeah.
unsafe at all. Yes, be careful. Don't leave your phone, I don't know, in a bench and then go somewhere else and come back because it's
Yeah.
not going to be there. But I don't
That's
think
it.
anything major will happen to you if you're careful, like a little bit careful.
Yeah.
Those were the expectations versus reality, assumptions versus reality. Do you think we cover like the main assumptions people have about LA?
Yeah, I think so. I don't even know what I would add.
Would you say it's a good place to live, generally speaking? Like why? Why would you say it's a good place to live? If someone's thinking about coming here, what would be good reasons for you to tell them like, okay, yeah, you should definitely come here?
Weather. I don't know. Weather, food. I mean, you have the mountains, the beach, everything. You know, generally speaking, just there's
There's a lot to
there's
do.
a lot to do. But again, it's so expensive that there's probably better cities out there to live.
That is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up.
Give it a thumbs up. Bye-bye.
Give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!